Is it possible for one simple decision to completely alter someone's entire financial situation? Let's take a look. Let's meet two best friends, Summer and Winter, who just finished their graduate degree and are starting a job with the same title at the same company that pays $7,000 a month. Both Summer and Winter start work on January 1st, 2010, when they are in the same exact financial situation, yet one person ends up with significantly more money than the other in 5 years. Let's take a journey through their financial life to see what happens. Summer and Winter were both raised with drastically different values around money. Summer was raised to value saving, cutting back, and planning for the future, whereas Winter was taught to spend more money on things she loves while keeping her head above water to save for the long term. So far, based on the information we know about both Summer and Winter, who would you say ends up with more money after 5 years? Make a note of it. Now, what if I told you that both have the same fixed expenses? As in, they have the same rent, same student loan payments, and same car payments, with insurance, which totals to $2,300 a month. Given this information, who would you say ends up with more money in 5 years? Make a note of it. Now, let me present you with a few more facts about them. Along with the $2,300 fixed expenses, both Summer and Winter have expenses that vary from month to month, or variable expenses. These are expenses such as gas, food, entertainment, travel, etc. These variable expenses add up to $1,500 a month. So each of them spends $2,300 in fixed expenses and $1,500 in variable expenses, for a total of $3,800 in spending every month. Except Summer doesn't spend $3,800 because she goes the extra mile to obsessively cut back and save wherever possible. Let's have a look. Summer has a Gas Buddy app where she looks up the cheapest gas station every single time, while Winter just fills up gas wherever it is convenient for her. Summer saves an average of 20 cents a gallon while filling 75 gallons a month, which saves her $15 a month on gas. When it comes to food, Summer only shops at Food for Less, whereas Winter only buys organic food from Whole Foods. This saves Summer another $35 a month on food. Also, Summer only buys clothes on sale, whereas Winter buys what's comfortable, including occasional brand wear. As a result, Summer saves on average $50 a month on shopping. At this point, who do you think will end up with more money in 5 years? Make a note of it and let's continue. What if I told you that both Summer and Winter love traveling, but Summer is holding off travel until later in life to focus on saving now? As a result, she does not travel internationally and instead sticks to 2 annual road trips on a very strict budget. Winter, on the other hand, does 1 international trip a year along with 2 road trips. This decision alone saves Summer $1,200 a year, which is an average of $100 a month. Both Summer and Winter also value self-care, but Summer pays $50 for a local gym membership and sticks to long bubble baths for relaxation. Meanwhile, Winter spends $130 a month on an elite membership at Orange Theory Fitness and an additional $70 a month for a Massage Envy membership for regular deep tissue massages. This saves Summer an additional $150 a month, this time on self-care. Lastly, Summer is also quite frugal with eating out and entertainment. In fact, she eats out just once a month, only grabs lunch with her coworkers every few months, and avoids social events unless they're cheap or, better yet, free. Meanwhile, Winter goes for avocado toast with her girlfriends once a week, happy hour with her friends every other weekend, and even grabs lunch with her coworkers at least once a month. This alone saves Summer another $150 a month. Let's add this up and summarize it. Overall, Summer's cutting back saves her a total of $500 a month. Summer and Winter have the same monthly income, but Summer spends $3,300 a month, whereas Winter spends $3,800 a month. Now, assuming both of them keep the same income and Winter continues to spend $500 more per month, which one of them do you think ends up with more money in 5 years? Make a note of it, and also make a note of how much more. Let's have a look. After 5 years, One of the two has accumulated $90,000, whereas the other one has accumulated $110,767, which is $20,767 more. Which of the friends do you think accumulated nearly $21,000 more in just 5 years? Let's find out. The answer is, drumroll, Winter. Yep, Winter accumulated nearly $21,000 more in 5 years, despite spending more to live a better life. Is this what you predicted? Or are you surprised? Winter shopped at Whole Foods, took fun vacations, enjoyed her avocado toasts, had memorable happy hours and regular deep tissue massages, and still accumulated $21,000 more than Summer in 5 years. How is this possible? What did Winter know that Summer did not? What did Winter do that Summer did not? This is the one simple decision that can completely alter your finances, and in this case, completely altered Winter's finances. Winter ended up with nearly $21,000 more because Winter invested, whereas Summer did not. Summer was solely focused on being as frugal as possible, so she spent her entire time doing so. She viewed every purchase and experience with a mindset of, how can I cut back or how can I save? Summer failed to realize that she has limited time and limited willpower. Spending a large portion of time and energy on small decisions can fog one's mind, where you miss the big opportunities in front of you. From her Gas Buddy app to buying cheap food and avoiding travel, her only focus was cutting back to save. When it came to investing, she told herself, once I save up enough money in 5 years, I'll just hire a financial advisor to learn to invest, and invest aggressively. Winter realized the importance of strategically cutting back, but knew that saving wasn't enough, and that the key was to start investing as early as possible. Winter used the 80-20 principle to approach her finances. Define 80-20 principle. 80-20 principle states that in any situation, there are less than 20% of the activities that yield at least 80% plus of the results. In Winter's case, the 20% of activities would be 1 or 2 big decisions she can make that would make the biggest impact to her financial situation. In this case, the answer was keeping her fixed expenses reasonable and investing as early as possible. Upon starting the job, Winter realized their employer offered a 401k plan with up to a 3% match by the company. What is a 401k? 401k is an employer-sponsored retirement plan where you can contribute a portion of your paycheck to invest for retirement pre-tax, so you don't get taxed on it until you withdraw it, and in the meantime, just grows pre-tax. What's even better is that most employers match a certain percentage of your contribution, which is basically free money. In this case, their employer was offering a 3% match, or $210 of free money every month for employees that contributed at least 3%. Winter realized that with $3,800 in spending, she can not only afford to contribute 3%, but she can realistically contribute 15% of her paycheck. Winter realized that with a $7,000 a month salary, her monthly pay after taxes was $4,800 if she did 0 in 401k contributions. But if she contributed 15% of her paycheck, or $1,050 a month to 401k, her monthly pay after taxes would decrease to $4,100. In other words, she can contribute $1,050 while only seeing a $700 reduction in her after-tax pay. Plus, her employer would also contribute $210 as part of the 3% match. So really, Winter would be able to invest $1,260 a month while seeing her monthly after-tax pay decrease by only $750. This is because she is not getting taxed on the 15% of her paycheck that she is contributing until she withdraws the money. So for now, the $1,260 each paycheck is not taxed, and it grows pre-tax. Winter selects a simple long-term fund to invest her 401k, Target Date Retirement Fund 2050. This is a diversified fund that assumes your retirement year is 2050, and it auto-adjusts your asset allocation based on your current age. So when you're younger, this will be high risk, high reward, and will auto-adjust to become more conservative as you age. This is the simplest fund to invest in without needing to know any knowledge about stocks. We will cover Target Date Retirement Fund in more detail in our next video. So, Winter invested in the Target Date Retirement 2050 Fund for 5 years and saved the rest of her money in a checking account. Summer, on the other hand, saved up all her money in a checking account in hopes to invest aggressively someday after eventually hiring a financial advisor or learning to invest. Based on monthly after-tax income of $4,800 and spending of $3,400, Summer saved up $1,400 every month and accumulated $90,000 in her checking account in 5 years. Winter has $18,000 in her checking account and $92,767 in her 401k. This is assuming Winter's 401k contribution and company match of $1,260 grew at a standard rate return of 8% a year, even though actual return on the 2050 Target Date Fund was 11% a year in those 5 years. As a result, Winter is able to accumulate $107,767, or nearly $21,000 more than Summer. What did you learn from them? Here are a few takeaways. For one, not all decisions are the same. It's always best to focus on the 20% of decisions that yield 80% plus of the results. Secondly, focusing on too many things can give you decision fatigue, where it is easy to miss the important decisions. Lastly, you don't need to stop eating avocado toast, live off cheap discounted food, or deprive yourself of things you love just to be in a good financial situation. The key to your personal finance is making the one simple decision that yields the biggest result, which is to start investing as soon as possible. Which of the two ladies can you most relate to? Let us know in the comments below.